welcome back to my channel. As you know, when I have masks on, I don't do my lippy because what's the point, right? Right now, I am wearing In the Glow mask that I got. Remember, I did a haul on my Sally haul, and this is what was one of the masks that I got. And it reminds me of the firming mask from Glam Glow in the purple that turns silver afterwards. But this goes on silver. I was like, oh, it's so cool. And I've used it several times now, so I can give you guys a honest opinion on it because, like the title, there is a method to my masking. I use peel-off masks basically when my skin is not dry, because I find that when peel-off masks seem to be more drying, but they are firming. Like that, I can feel my skin just. But when I take them off, and if I have like dry spots, I think that peel-off mask like this would emphasize those dry spots. So if that was the case, I would use like a moisturizing sheet mask, or a mask like this Unani Dermo Defense face mask that comes with, this came with FabFitFun. And this is more moisturizing, I find. Now that Nikki Murphy got me into Dead Sea, I would definitely use this because this makes my skin, I don't know, it feels really good afterwards. I can't tell you, like, it doesn't feel drying. It just makes my skin feel clean. Depending on what my skin is doing when I wake up, if my skin is absolutely perfect, then I will just pick. I'll just pick whatever mask. So, like, I'll pick, like, say the Sephora Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying. If my skin is really soft and already mattified, then I'll just use an anti-aging sheet mask, or an anti-aging mask like this. I have a couple. I have so many different masks, you guys. It's crazy. But they're all for different things. So whatever my skin is doing, and if it's doing something bad, I'm going to reverse it. So if my skin is dry when I wake up, I'm going to put a moisturizing mask on. If my skin is a bit oily when I wake up because the oil from the night before hasn't fully sunken in and my T-zone is a bit oily, then I will use a mattifying mask. If my skin feels dry, because sometimes it does, even after all the oils and stuff I put on my face, I could be sleeping on my side and wipe it off, or my eye mask could, rub it off. So if my skin is dry when I wake up, I'll put a moisturizing. Usually sheet masks are the way to go when I use like moisturizing, anti-aging, brightening. I use brightening masks. I don't know if that's gonna work for you guys. If I wake up and my skin is a bit sensitive, like it's got like, say, a red, like I had a red spot here the other day, and like if there's like little red spots, that means it's being sensitive at the moment. So for whatever reason, it wasn't agreeing with something maybe I put on the night before, because I do switches up like I told you. I'm going to be doing actually day and night routine, because now I have one I'm doing day and night forever. I'm going to figure out a way to get rid of all my face stuff that I have, which is probably a lot of money worth, and stick to what works with my skin. I finally found what works with my skin, so I'm gonna do that for you guys. Also, I will usually come for this one because this one is really meant for sensitive skin. This is the Unani Dermo Defense Face Mask. It's really good for sensitive skin. I apologize, I can't read because I can't put my glasses on, and this is like, I don't know, you see how small that is? I remember my grandma used to read the paper and her arms were like out to here, and I'm like, why do you read the paper like that? She's like, oh, because they make the print smaller nowadays. Oh, bless her heart. I love you, Baba. They make the print smaller. Yeah, okay. So now I'm doing the same thing, even with my glasses. Sometimes if I have a cheaper pair on and I'm like, well, they're making print smaller nowadays. So that is a method to my madness. This one I use, I'm not actually, I was going to say, this one I haven't used, I want to use, but I want to wait because this one's not cheap. But it's a firming one, so that's when my skin is perfect and I want to pick, I can pick that one. Or the Glow Mask from Pixi. I also have the firming mask, and I still want to try this Halipore mask. I really want to try that. But I would never use something like this if my skin was sensitive because I don't really know, and it's all in Korean or, yeah, Chinese or whatever. So I wouldn't, I'd use this if my skin was perfect when I woke up. And yeah, so those are the masks, but this is the one that I've tried and tested and true. And if you have a Sally in your area, I definitely recommend this. It's called In the Glow, and it is by Beyond Belief. So if you can get it online, it works really well. It comes off really well. You know, some masks you peel off and they're like, you peel them off in pieces and it gets really annoying. Well, this you peel off and it comes off in one nice big, oh, it's so gratifying. So that is my method to masking. I was going to say method to madness, but method to my masking. So, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will definitely get to them. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my baby bees. And I'll stick a couple of videos here for you so you can watch. And other than that, you're beautiful inside and out. Don't forget that. And keep smiling. I can't right now because this is actually stopping me from making any facial expression, but I am smiling on the inside. So, love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.